Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to teach you on how to make an automatic smelter. So this chest will contain everything I'm going to need, and as I collect these items, I'm just going to say that I will be upgrading my mic, so you guys don't have to listen to my tin can voice. I mean, it's not terrible, but like it could be better if you know what I mean. So what you're going to start with is your platform. And this platform, we're going to call this the furnace room. Expand this a little bit. So room. So you're going to have two buttons and two signs. This side we'll call smeltables. And in this side, we're going to call fuel. So when you're loading this thing, I want you to put fuel in, send the fuel, and then put smeltables. Or put smeltables, then fuel. Never share them together. And I'll show you why. But, okay. So, and underneath, this is where you're going to receive your items back that got smelted. And this is an indicator that the items, well, the minecart underneath is ready to be used. Or, like it's, yeah. Okay, so underneath is the starting position of the minecart. And these two buttons will activate this. But one button, you want it to come along this way because it's actually going to send the minecart on a different path. And I'll show you why. So right here, I'm going to show you guys an example on why it has to take different paths, because you can position hoppers. You can do three different things with the furnace using hoppers. So now the first hopper on top, this is where any item that you want to get smelted. Why? Because the hopper on the top will always put items on the top slot. Now the hopper on the side will always put items in the bottom. So this is where you want your fuel to go. So if I throw a piece of charcoal in, it'll start smelting. And now the bottom hopper will never take any of these items out, but it will always take whatever's in here out. Just like that. So that did it on its own practically. But now we're gonna have to quickly finish this up right here. So now this comparator will control a two-way railway. I don't know what to call it. A two-way. That's what I'm gonna call it. For it to control the lines. So you're gonna have one blank, one detector rail. It always leaves the wrong items. Just like this. So now, actually, before you do that, you want it to turn and then place it down. And then now, watch. So when this turns on, it doesn't work the first time. So just like that, only there. That's what I meant by it doesn't work the first time. So now it works freely. So when this turns on, it will switch like this. Because this is fuel, so we'll send it on a separate line. Now this will come down. Just like this. And you actually have to do this in a specific way so they don't group together like that or anything. Because if you have them grouped together, that kind of stuff will happen. But I have them like this. So now we're gonna start with our line. So we're gonna start here. I cannot do anything right. So right here, the items. I'm gonna stop talking so I can actually focus. Sorry, guys. You want it like this. So the reason why you want it like this is because I don't know if there's a smarter way to do this, but I like to have it. Hold on. It would stay stuck, but if you like put it right, there we go. So it will go straight out like this. But when it comes back, it will go in here and it'll recycle. So it's like a loop. So now what you're gonna do, underneath here, you're gonna count out. Well, in this example, I'm gonna do 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 furnaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, this is where your consumables go, or I think you can call that smeltables, whatever. Did that one? Yup, it's a weird glitch that happens to me all the dang time. I sounded Texan. I'm not. I just stop talking, bro. I've done way too many attempts getting this wrong. So right here, you're gonna have first put blank, put regular rails here. Do not put any powered rails, or it won't be able to send anything through. So right here, you're actually gonna have a little receiving system. And then what this receiving system does is whether to tell the minecart to go back to its starting position or keep looping because it has more items. So right here, you're gonna have two dispensers, two droppers, sorry, going right up like this, and the hopper will connect right through here. So the reason why I'm doing this is because if there's an item in the minecart, it needs to be sent back. No, this it will send. So this rail right here is actually what controls. So let's say there's an item in it, it will keep like this, but if there's no item, it will send it right back to the starting position. That's exactly what that does. So now, there's a way to actually make this work, and that's through a detector rail. So you're going to have this detector rail. This detector rail will go two ways. It'll go into these droppers, which will actually dispense the item right onto the track. But you guys might not like how, like, because how it works is actually that this would shoot right off, but the minecart is perfectly timed. That's why I don't want you to add any gold rails here, because or just fly off, because it would go too fast. No, the minecart will miss it. You can add a wall like this to prevent items from falling off, but you really don't need to. I'll have to show you the final product. I think I'm just gonna keep building with a little silence here. I did spend like a little bit making this because I've never made an auto smelter before, so I actually came up with one like 6 hours ago, but then I couldn't record my video because I had to go to work. I work at Flea Farm. But anyways, so now what this does, this will activate. So let's say there's an item in here. Now it will detect the item if the minecart had one. So now this will make sure you put an item in here. So what that does, this will activate, canceling this out. Please put all delay on there. Put the delay all the way on there. But instead of having a straight line here, you actually want this to come down one. Just like this. So it activates in two ways. So now, you're going to have a repeater right here. So yes, this will activate because this redstone charges this block. So now you're going to bring it like this. Like this. Don't forget your target block. Okay. Have 3 repeaters. You can do 2. I prefer to use 3 because it makes it feel more secure that it will actually work. So now you're gonna have a block right here, and the dropper, it will do another dropper. And I'll explain why there's another set of droppers like this. So now I always forget to put items, so put an item in there. It doesn't matter which one. So now you're gonna have one comparator, and you're gonna want specific amount of delay. I think I did 3 in total. Okay, so the reason why you want it like this is because before it works, but then like it will quickly, when that detector rail, this will turn back. So let's say it got activated, there's no items. It'll go like this, but it'll go right back. But this gives it a lot of delay, so it doesn't do that, if that makes sense. Okay, so now have this activated. And it's gonna be like a little so this will activate this putting this back, and by the time minecart is really gonna speed up here. Don't forget to activate this. So now, okay, I want to make sure this works before I test it. Okay, this should work. So let's say, let's have a minecart. And I'm putting in smeltables. Okay, do not forget to power on rails or that happens. Gosh, I'm... Smeltables. So detected no item, gets swapped, gets back to the starting position. See how that worked? So now I'm gonna put in 64. You would put it in here, but I don't want to wait for it to dry. So I'll put 64 raw iron in here. So watch. So it detects an item, cancels it out, and now it's gonna cycle. And it's gonna repeat this until it's empty. And you see how this is perfectly timed. That's what I meant. So if you want to add a wall, because if you don't feel like it's actually gonna do the job, you can, but I promise this won't zip. So you see how there's no item? It's empty. Now it goes back to the starting position. So now I'm gonna come back and collect. Now this should have 8 in each furnace on the top. It'll only be on the top. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now this is done. That's done. That part's done. So now you're gonna want a new line of hoppers, just like this, on the side. So now this side is going to be identical to this side. It follows the same exact concept. And I had it like... I just gotta remember it, so if I'm being slow, I apologize. Okay, so you remember how I tested this? You actually, so your intersection will be right here, because I said that something will change. So now I'm actually gonna show you where. So just like this, and make this a straight so it doesn't... I have to do this every time. So if you guys like smarter than me, you could do this without it doing that stuff. Okay, so you want it... Okay, this is really sad. I have like an audience just watching me just like, what is this kid doing? No, power both on. Okay. This is way too far back. Just like this. You don't want it here because then you could do the same with one lever. Okay, so now this lever. So you need to just quickly reset. There we go. So now you're gonna have, remember, don't put any sort of boost. Okay, so you see how I just did this? Do not put it next to the hopper, because if you have it next to the hopper, it's gonna freeze it, meaning it can't receive any items. So right here. So now you're gonna come along, put your rails just like this. And now you're gonna come to the side. So now you're gonna have the same exact thing on the other side. So it's gonna run over on this hopper, which will go right into this dropper, leaning up, and this one leaning out. I'd say I spent 2 hours coming up with a design like this. So I hope you guys like it. Cause I know my videos aren't edited. I will change that soon. I have like, you guys have no idea how like I don't know how to describe it. It's like I'm like really like happy that I like you guys don't understand. Cause I got so many views for my first videos. I'm like so confused. But anyways, so oh my god, man. Dude, this is sad. I don't know how to do this. I have to fight it every time. So, unfortunately, I can do really good redstone, but I can't. Okay, so you want it like this. And I had it where it was right here. Yep, okay. Sorry, I'm like really trying to remember now because I was gonna try and upload before I had to leave for work, and then nope, Jackson, gotta go to work. All right, I need to set me up. And other side. No. Wait. Okay, it automatically does that on its own. Okay, so there you go. Wait. You guys should have called me out that I did that wrong. Okay, so now I need this. My tutorial, guys, I know my tutorial videos might not be good for now, but I need to start learning how to edit, and I think I'm going to start editing my videos after this one, because I'm getting a mic. I think it was $50, I think, so it should be good. And then, yeah, we'll just grow together, guys. We'll grow together. This sounds so weird. You probably haven't clicked on my video like, what's this kid talking about? Just do the tutorial. Just show me how to just show me how to make the damn thing. I didn't mean to swear, I'm sorry. Okay, so it's gonna be the same thing on this side. So remember right here. This is for canceling out. Let me not draw my item. So this might be a little bit expensive for a survival world. Yet again, this is I made this within 3 hours of just thinking, and so you guys could probably improve it over time. But I also, one thing I really wanted to let you guys know is that I'm only doing Bedrock because I feel like when I was just starting on Bedrock, there was like no Bedrock tutorials. It was all Java edition. So years later, I get really good at Redstone, and yep, here I am. So I really hope I can actually help you guys out, because I think I do need to upgrade my quality videos, because I don't know if you guys are actually gonna watch this all the way through. You can skip through. I actually really don't mind. Just I could definitely I just like thinking like this so you could build along with me, and I explain the parts so everything makes sense. And you know. Okay, so then you want to like this. Oh, make sure, do not forget to put items in here, because it won't work. I remember one time I couldn't get my thing to work. It was just because I forgot to put an item in one of these. So yeah, if you are watching this, okay, so if you're watching this, you should comment something like minion. No, do not say minion. Say like torch. I don't know. Say something in chat. So, because I definitely do need to upgrade my stuff. Okay, so when this gets upgraded, this gets added right here. This will follow the same concept. Boom, boom, boom. Wait, guys, make sure it's 2. Just like this. Okay, so now I need to connect. Okay, so you see this right here? Actually, you need to, I'm forgetting something. Because on the other part, I don't want it interfering with it. Okay, so actually, I do want you to have it climb over this. Okay, actually, if you're smart, you just use glass, but you could just go overboard. Just like this. So, why is this on? Guys, my voice cracked so bad, that was embarrassing. Okay. So now that this is on, so this will actually activate both of these at the same time, which is what you want. And then right here, this wire will go up. And remember how I said oh, I completely forgot to tell you guys. Sorry. So it actually doesn't matter if this interferes, because it won't really do anything. But if you actually don't want it interfering, you could simply add this to your addition. Wait, right here. Just like this. Not levers. It's not gonna work. Because slabs. Okay, so slabs can go up, but they can't go down with redstone. Why? I don't know. This is how it works. But glass can go up and down. Only in Bedrock. I heard it only works in Bedrock. Okay, so let me think. So I got that part done. Okay, so yes. So you know this part? Okay, hold on, give me a second. I don't know if you guys saw that, but my freaking battery's getting low on my laptop. I have a Dell's Inspiron 14. Dell's 14 Inspiron. That's the type of laptop I have. If you guys can. Okay, so under here now, okay, so now I want to quickly kind of shift my focus onto this part. Because that's kind of done. Just I need to finish this because there is a line. Also, yes, I will get to this lamp. I will get to it. Just not at this second. Maybe in like a minute I'll get to it. So you're going to have 3 droppers facing up like this. And you're probably really confused on why, but it'll make sense. Okay, so okay, my voice cracked so bad. So this is going to be a long line of hoppers, and it might be expensive to make in survival mode, but it does work, and it does come at the price. So yeah, it's going to be a little expensive. So you see this right here, this is freezing, I think. Wait. Does that seriously not affect it? No, it's because it's not on. Okay, so kind of, if you have one like this, if you turn it on, it's gonna hold the items, which you don't want. So you want it right here. Just like that. Okay, so now, you see this? So there's this really weird thing, like I said before, how, I'll show you. Today, yapping. So you're gonna have a repeater faced in like this, connected to a redstone wire, with a repeater going in. Activates the block, turning on the redstone. So now, when this detects items, it'll turn this on. Whoops, don't break the block under it. So you're going to put a redstone torch right here, and you're going to have 2 hoppers facing each other like this. So, okay, so think of it like this. This will hold the item, but when this detects an item, this will go back and forth, back and forth. And the reason why you want that is because this will receive like multiple at the same time, so it needs to be staying on. So that's exactly why. And then when it stops, it won't activate. Okay, so now that part done. I hope you guys don't hear my laptop being loud. I didn't charge it, so it's charging right now. Okay, so that part is done. And now I need to add the delay in that. So you see this part right here? So that's going to be like this part, but instead it's going to come out like this. And okay, so if you put repeaters on hoppers like this, it actually won't do anything to the hoppers, so keep that in mind. So this is where your 4 pieces of delay will be. Repeaters of delay will be. And okay, so you see on my repeater right here? Do not have that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that easily makes it. And am I recording? Okay, I thought I wasn't recording for this. Okay, so that's powers on. I prefer have 4 repeaters filled with delay, just like this. Okay, so this should be working. Make sure there's items. Each one of these. Oh, you don't have to check those. Already tested this and it works. Okay, so now this should work. Yeah, I don't see any reason why this doesn't work. Alright guys, I'm gonna test it out. I hope I did this right. So, I'm going to put Forco. You can load it right here. Just for now, I want to do it here so it's instant. So now I'm gonna click fuel. Let me make sure there's an item in here. See guys, there's no item in here. That's why you always check, because then it would have went straight forward. Okay, let's try this. So now she's gonna go to the side, just like that. She's gonna detect an item. Go back and forth, back and forth. Back and forth. There was no item that time, I think. There wasn't? Okay, so this isn't working. Why is this not working? Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. I forgot the repeater. Okay, now it should work. Bro, what? Okay, guys, it's time to brainstorm. This isn't working. I gotta find out why. So this is locked on. Why is this locked on? Because this didn't find it. Add glass. Okay, sorry guys. I am so dumb. Okay, now we're just gonna put a blank cart in there. Okay. Sorry for the... This works. I literally built this on another world. Just like... See? Now it works. Okay, but now I'm just gonna put... Not a full stack this time. I don't want to waste your guys' time. Minecraft with Albert. Okay, go. So this should do what I want now. There we go. Okay, so you're pretty much done. It actually works now. Just if you want. Okay, so now you can click off the video and if you're actually made it this far. Props to you if you make it this far. Thanks for watching this far. Lamp. Why did I say it like that? So right here, this lamp. Now this is completely optional. You don't have to do this. So you're gonna have Peter like this, and you're gonna have your redstone hook up to from there. So now you're gonna have redstone torch right here. I prefer right here. Mobile scrap, ignore it. Bing, bada, boom. Have this controlled by this. Dispenser, where's dispensers? Droppers facing each other, remember that, guys. Okay, now we're gonna do the piston trick. So in my last video, I did tell you guys that it won't work. It will work like this, but if I added like a repeater like this, it wouldn't work. Not like no, like even like right here, if it was like that, it wouldn't work. So now it's going to do an instant pulse. Okay, so the reason why I'm making this, okay, so this is actually a one-way system. I like to call them. It's because every two clicks it actually won't work. No, it will only work every 2 clicks. So meaning okay. Don't forget the item. Remember guys, don't forget the item. Now should work. So the reason why this works is because this sends a signal right here, a quick signal, because that goes up and down. Now, this will activate, it will be put in here, turn your lamp off. So then it will send a signal through here. Wait, did I have delay on this one? Because the signal will go through, it'll click, go through here, this is locked. So therefore, it can't send a signal to reset. But when it comes back, this is unlocked. Because the item was moved here, this is turned off. Turn that off, and turning this off. So before I test it, I want to make sure this works. On, off. On, off. On. Off. There we go. And just keep it like that. Okay, so if you made it to this video, that's all you have to do. And I'm not going to sign out. I'm going to actually test this. Okay, please work. If this doesn't work, guys, this is embarrassing. Okay, so you guys know that I already put fuel in here. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add some iron. I'm going to get a full stack. So now it's gonna start draining. Okay, so now smeltables. Let's send it. Okay, so you see how this is off? The minecart is currently going around. And I should start getting my items in here soon. See? So I called it an automatic because I know people have. Why do I only get 7? Oh, there we go. So see, now it came back, and now it's back on. So this is being set up to 15. All right. What do you guys want to talk about when this goes through? I wonder if you guys see that. I'm like plugging my PC in and plugging it back out because I really don't want you guys hearing the loud fans. So, my next video, I might make a video on traps or like a little mob farm that I came up with myself, and then I want to upload poison. It's a little game, and then another game, molten roulette, but that might take me a minute. So this is giving me all my stuff. So guys, this took me like 6 hours. No, not 6 hours. Holy crap. 3 hours to make. I know it's not much, but there's just a lot of possibilities. So I only have 63. I mean, what the frick? Wait, did I put 63 in? Guys, I think I put 63. I'm gonna have to review my footage. Is anything uneven? Guys, what's going on? I think I put 63 in. I don't know. Okay, I'm pretty sure I put 63 in. Okay, yeah, I put 63 in. Well, that's how you make this. So, if you guys like this video, I appreciate it. Any support. If you have anything to tell me, like, oh, this is bad, so you need to change this for this. Also, hold on. Before I log out, I want to put 60. I want to put colon to show that this actually works. So it's gonna turn off. It's gonna go through. Boom. Perfect. So yeah, this is how this works. If you enjoyed, thanks for coming this far, and I'll see you soon. I'm gonna make a thumbnail soon, and I'll get this uploaded. It's pretty late, so well, I hope you guys have a good night. Thanks for watching this. Thanks for watching this far, and have a good one.